Hi everybody, it's Jean from Living Skies Vintage, back again for another round of my Halloween fall postcards that I am making for the big swap that Janet Young is putting on. So if you like that type of thing, I would suggest that you check out her channel, and I'll put the link below. I have put all of the descriptions and instructions on the previous two parts of doing these postcards. You can find more information there if you want to go back and check out those other two parts. Now, you may see a little bit of difference between these here and these here. And the difference is I've taken my pens, and I've kind of colored in where I would have left white. Now you can kind of see the white better on these. See how that white, I didn't want cut quite to the line on some of them. It was just a little too difficult. I have not got that steady of a hand anymore, but now I'm going to color in these last two, and then we'll continue with a little more decorations on them too. I've added a little bit of gold to this one, and here's a little bit of gold on that one too up in the corner. So I'm going to keep working on these, and I'm going to be quiet for a while because I can't seem to be able to work and talk at the same time. I don't know, it just, my brain doesn't work that way. So follow along. I'm going to speed this up, and I'll get back to you when I'm done that part, and we'll start talking a little more about what else I'm going to do with these. So be right back. So I'm back, and I think that I have finished updating or enhancing, how you might like to say, adding a little bling to the postcards. I wanted to put a little bit of color along the edges. I always feel like that finishes it off. So I believe that I have finished the fronts of my postcards for now. And what I need to do next is I need to make sure that I've got some stamps for my postcards, but not real stamps. I'm going to make some bug stamps to put on the back, and then I'm going to put the info and the date and everything else on here just like a real postcard. So let's get started on these. I have stamped these out with my big scarab stamp, put them in purple, and now I want to cut them out. And I want to cut them out using some of these, one of these fancy scissors that I picked up just Deco Rockies, maybe the Rockies, that I picked up while thrifting. I think I paid a couple of bucks for like a package that had the entire thing. And since I'm not going to be cutting a lot, it'll be like, I think that it'll work. But right now, I just want to make sure that I've got them squared off and about where I'm going to actually cut the paper. I just want to make a mark with my pencil. Just get that all the way onto the pad there. And down. Okay. Do him. I'm just eyeballing these. Like I just want it to be somewhat even so that I know when I'm cutting it out and making the stamp that it'll be an appropriate size. I can always make them smaller. You can't make them bigger, right? That's about halfway. That's about halfway. All right. So if I can get some of these cut. And I want to, I think, put that tip. Might be close. Ooh, that curved a lot. Well, it's a good thing I can make lots more stamps. So maybe what I'll do is I won't put on... Well, I could have made that one. This one's much better. And I want to make sure that every side looks like a little, make it look like a little stamp, right? A little postage stamp. So I'm going to carry on with this, and I'll come back once I've got them all cut out again. Okay, so I'm back, and I've cut out my stamps. I've also kind of made a field in the background so I know where I want to stop my coloring. So I'm going to continue with my stamp making for my postcards, and keep watching, and I might be able to even finish these. So let's keep going. So hey everybody, I'm back now. I've got my bug stamps stamped and cut out. You see, I used those fancy scissors to give it kind of a postage stamp look, and then I squared it off on the inside and colored the background, and I've written Canada because that's where I live, and postage paid, because we don't actually put numbers on our stamps anymore. You just have to buy them and make sure that they're enough to go on your package. That, or you just get the printed out postage. Anyways, I liked making these, and I'm still going to do a little bit on them, so that's why I've come back. And let's get some color in these scarabs. I think it's going to be fun to give them some jewel tones, and then we'll be putting them right here where it says place stamp here on my postage card, and then we'll continue to write our notes, address it, and then get them off to Janet. I think that this has been such a fun project, and I've really enjoyed doing it. So let's finish this part, and perhaps we can even get them all assembled. I'm just going to put this all into a fast forward so you can kind of see what I'm doing and not get too bored with it. I just cannot talk and color at the same time. So let me get this ready, and keep your eyes open. Don't miss anything. Well, so there we go. I've got all of the bug stamps colored, and I decided to do them in different colors because I think it's just more fun that way. So everybody gets something a little different. And yeah, I think that from here, I'm just gonna get these on the postcards, which I have over here. I'm going to be sticking these on the back, like I said. And then I'm going to be putting my name and the date and the Halloween fall event that we were making all of these lovely postcards for. I'm going to get them in my self-addressed stamped envelope. For those of you that are not in the U.S., those of you in Canada and Europe and wherever else you may be watching Janet Young from, she has gracefully decided to pay the postage back to outside of U.S. because we can't purchase U.S. stamps in order to get them back to us. So thank you, Janet, for doing that. I'm going to get my stuff off in the mail for you. I hope everybody enjoys what I've done here. I hope that you liked following along. I'm just going to finish gluing all these stamps onto the back of my postage cards and then get them off. So if you do like this and you like to follow and see what else I do create in my creative and thrifting world, please like this. Please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and give me a thumbs up. I really do appreciate each and every one of you that come to visit me, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye now.